Last time on the System Hyrule. The 13 contestants got to know each other for 20 hours.
Guys, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How is everyone doing? Oh, I'm good. How are you guys? Oh, I'm doing well. How is everyone doing?
And some saw some familiar faces.
And I saw two familiar names. So I saw Jace and Miranda. We all played one form of sequester or another.
But the joy of it all was lost when the contestants were faced with the first big event of the season. Tonight, one of you will be eliminated from the System Hyrule. Matthew quickly took control of the vote.
Who I feel like we all could probably agree, if they're not going to be here, you should just go. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there.
Everyone's finally getting their Dragonia out, right?
Yes.
Only for the plan to go completely awry.
The bottom three in the chamber this round are Tony, Nick Mana, and Ojani.
Regardless, everyone's main target for the round went home.
Ojani, you have been eliminated and removed from the system.
Will everyone be able to stick together following the first elimination, or will lines be drawn? Find out this episode of The System.
So, do you guys want to know what it's like to be an idiot? Just be me and sleep through the entire first life night of the entire game. That's so embarrassing. And I literally could have gone home based on what I heard, but the system likes me and I got lucky as shit, so I'm still here. And I need to do a hell of a lot of social damage control in order to make up for me.
I mean, it was pretty much a group consensus of Johnny had to go.
It's so tragic. So miss the first mentor of the entire season. Oh, I have a lot.
So, I mean, it really was not no one was trying to come for anyone but Ojani. And I think we all would have felt bad if Ojani had not ended up in the chamber and we had to send someone other than Ojani out.
I'm glad that the randomizer likes me because at least I didn't wake up to be
No, the randomizer likes Ojani because he got picked.
I think the group consensus was we were all very, very angry when somebody pulled something, and
I think we got to figure out what exactly happened, whether or not.
We got some shady horse in this game already, man.
Yeah, because there was a definite plan.
Okay,
that everyone agreed to,
Alex,
and then somebody backed down.
Can you go to your? This is if you want to. Player thing and see how many your popularity. I'm just curious to see if everyone at least put one on each person.
Yes, actually, this would be a huge help to us.
I woke up at 5 o'clock, which is 2 hours after LiveNet was supposed to start, and it was over by the time that I checked my Skype, and I see that there was an instant eviction, and Ojani was eliminated. And I hear about all these things about oh my god, there was this unanimous agreement about how everyone was going to nominate you, Brian, and Ojani because you guys weren't on call. Understandable. But then people went wild and threw their votes on Tony and Nick and got them nominated instead of us three. So it came down to the wheel between Ojani, Brian, and I, between who was gonna get nominated. And because for some reason I had really lucky stars, and the cast has lucky stars, I was spared and Ojani got thrown into the chamber, and I'm still here now, so. My previous popularity is 8.
Two people didn't play. Two people did something shady.
3 people.
Because there were 10 of us. that
3 people.
I think
3 people did something shady.
However, it's only day 3, so I think there's still a lot of things to be able to pull off, but yeah, I have a flop.
sucks to suck for them. But I mean,
I don't know
like,
who they
I
are,
think,
but I mean, in this
well, I mean, you and Brian are in the clear.
Obviously.
So, after night 1, I found myself in the chamber. I definitely did not think that was going to happen on the first night, that I would be targeted like that. But I guess since I haven't played any other orgs before, and I guess people know that now, they kind of think I'm an easy target and they can come after me. So before going into night 1, I made an alliance with Miranda and Jace because we've all played one form of sequester or another, and I was really excited to see them on the cast list. During night 1, Miranda, Jace, and I had the plan to send Nick into the chamber because he wasn't really talking to anybody there, and we thought that was kind of shady, and like, why should he still play the game if he's not really there to play, you know? So we were like, okay, everyone wants to get the 3 people out who aren't in the chat, but why don't we stir things up and put someone else in the chamber? So I went along with this plan, and I kind of wanted Nick to go in just because I didn't think I could trust him in the game, so why not just get out someone I don't trust? So then when I found myself in the chamber, I knew some shady stuff was happening, so I did not feel safe in the game anymore. But I'm here to play. I'm not gonna go home, so I'm still trying to figure out who I can trust at this point.
So we just had live night yesterday, and it was interesting. Very interesting, because there's 10 people online, all chatting, waiting for other people to come on, and then we hear, no way, one of you bitches is gone. No second chance, no second date, just bye, leave, get out. And so we're all like, okay, we're all 10 beautiful, trustworthy people. All of us are just gonna vote for Alex, Brian, and what's his face? Oh, Johnny. And that's gonna be the plan. Those 3 are gonna go up. I did not want Alex to go into the system because, you know, if he goes in the chamber, he could go, you know, people be shady. So my idea was, I'm gonna take my prisms, because 9 people all gonna put 1 point each on each of these 3 people for 9 points total. This was such a dumb plan. It was so easy to up. I'm gonna take this boat ton of points that I have 10, which is enough. I put all of them in, knock someone into the system. And I literally just picked someone at random. Like, I didn't really care who it was. I just didn't want to risk Alex being that rogue vote victim. Something happened, so I put all my prisms on Tony. And so we get results. First person in the system, me. Second person, Tony. Third person, oh, it's a random draw. Everyone their pants. Everyone freaking the out because Johnny is still not in the system. Everyone's like, and then praise Jesus, Johnny gets put into the chamber with me and Tony. And so I'm just like going down, Nick getting out, I'm gone, boom, peace. And then we're just like, yeah, I'm saving you. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna save Tony. Everyone kind of agrees. We're all gonna save either me or Tony. Johnny. There's gonna be at least a couple votes on each person so that no one can flip and overload the system and send someone out. That's the plan. But you know, we just saw someone else flip 2 people, one of which is me, at least. There's a lot of rumors based on how many points Alex says he got and what people are saying they got. That there was 3 people who flipped on the plan. And that 2 people together split their prisms in some weird way. I'm not really sure what happened. I know that I'm the one who sent Tony into the system. Right? So, at this point, I get 4 votes, Tony gets 5, and then Alex randomly votes Johnny. Alex probably would have voted to keep me if he was here, so would have been 5-5-0, and Ojani still would have gone. It doesn't change jack. So Ojani's gone, and we move on to day 2.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to your first mission of the season. For this mission, you will be competing in a Switch puzzle. In order to get first place in this mission, you must be the first person to submit a correctly solved puzzle to production. However, you might want to pay attention to who's in the puzzle because they will be a recurring theme throughout the entire season. Good luck, contestants.
Hello, Miranda.
Alright, what is this?
Congratulations! You've been randomly selected to be given an advantage.
Oh.
This advantage is called the Salesman. The Salesman is essentially knowledge within the game. You have the power to give someone else the mask. The mask is the power of the season, similar to the magnet from last season. However, unfortunately, because you are the salesman, you cannot get the mask. The way that you give someone the mask is you must have someone on a recorded conversation say, "I want the mask." You will always know who has the mask. You will always know what it does, and you will always know when it's played. So you can do with that information what you want.
Oh, so I just have to get them saying, "I want the mask," and then I send that to you, and then they have the mask, but I don't know that they have the mask, but I only know that they have the mask?
Yep, and they will also know that they have the mask, because they'll be notified and it'll show up in their inventory. So, what the mask does, the mask can be used up to 3 times. Each time, the punishment gets worse for the wearer. The first time, they will have to pay 15 prisms in order to use it. This will not be a part of their prisms spent, it will just be a cost. Second time, they will be unable to compete in the mission that round, in the following round.
And this is if they use the mask, so each time if they use... Okay.
So final usage is the worst of all. In the following round, they will automatically be put into the chamber, regardless of what their popularity is after their use. However, the way that the power works is that every single time that they choose to use the mask, they get to choose anyone they want to put into the chamber.
Okay.
So, you may do with this information what you want.
Can I give myself this mask?
You may not give it to yourself, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Okay, that sucks. I want the mask.
I know, but you have the information to deal with it. So, salesman, do your job and sell the mask.
All right. So basically, yeah, this power is called the mask, and it has consequences every time you use it, but you can use it up to 3 times, and basically what it does is you just pick someone to go to elimination, by yourself.
Wait, I just pick someone and they're automatically in the chamber?
Yeah. And you can use it up to 3 times, and here are the consequences. So the first time you have to spend 15 prisms, so like no big deal. The second time, like I think you have to spend more, or no, second time you have to sit out of the immunity challenge, and then the third time you're actually put into the chamber too. I wish you would have like typed it all up for me so I can remember it.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna write that down. So first time.
Yeah. You know what? I can send it to you in a message because I'm probably gonna leave after this anyway.
Okay, yeah,
I just wanted to see if you wanted that, and if you want that, you need to say I want the mask, and then I have to send it to him.
Okay, I guess I want the mask then.
There we go. Okay, let's shit up with that. I'm excited.
Okay, yeah, same. No, thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, what else am I to go off of? Like, I've talked to you and Jace, so, and I trust you with the Jace right now, so.
That means a lot too. Sounds good.
Yeah, I didn't really word that in a good way, I guess, but that's what I mean. I'm being genuine.
So, Ojani's gone, and that first night was kind of crazy. However, even though some people did not stick to the giant plan we all agreed on, I think the night could not have gone better for me. Because people have now put trust in me. Because they saw I knew what was going on. I knew how to actually make a plan. I guided the group through the process. Everyone believes that I wasn't the person who did the thing, and I didn't. I have suspects of who I feel like didn't stick to the plan. And even if they did stick to the plan, I'm going to throw them under the bus, because I honestly think there's reps and I don't want them here. So, if you will trust me enough, and I can control this game and make the moves, I'm going to. And like, when the pot came out after I had smashed one, I told someone, go smash that pot. Go for it. And, like, Elena, who got it, like, I talked to her, and I feel like she trusts me. I feel like people definitely trust me. And, yeah, I think I'm definitely in a good place. Which could definitely set me up for the run that I want to. Okay, so here's what I was thinking, and I'll try to keep Skype up so that I can see Tony. What I was thinking is me, Tony, and Adrian should go 5 and 5. On, like, each of us should do one person, like, drop them by 5 and put ourselves up by 5.
Why don't we put them up by 5 and make them bust?
I don't think anyone's going to push themselves up that high.
Well, what if we push them up that high?
I don't have that much, Adrian. I don't have that much to spend.
I know you don't. I'm talking about me.
Do you really want to spend all your prisms this round?
Well, I'll get prisms next round. No, you don't.
Oh, so yeah, we should maybe.
Everyone's sitting at 15 right now.
Yeah, everyone's at a flat 15.
Okay.
I mean, Adrian, what you could do is push someone 14 and hope that an auto bust.
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do.
And then, I mean, obviously, I think people are going to push themselves.
Yeah.
It's just, you wonder how much they're going to push themselves.
Yes,
like, do you want to auto bust someone?
I kind of do.
Alright, if you do, though, auto bust.
Alright, Adrian, who do you want to auto bust?
Who do you think?
Dustin.
Is it Dustin or Miranda?
Shady as Dustin.
Dustin was just talking to me through text, and he's trying to play too overly stupid. He's like, "Oh, I don't know what happened last night." So I'm acting equally as stupid, and just being like, "Yeah, I have no idea who it is. But I know exactly who did it. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, and you're basically demeaning the cast when you think that they don't see right through you."
Okay, so you want to auto bust?
Or Jace, actually, or Jace, because Jace seems pretty shady as well.
I mean, Jace has not talked to me. Like, here's the tea for me at least. Jace and Miranda have not talked to me at all, so they are like super suspect. Justin's at least said hello to me and like talked to me like I'm a person.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Jason and Miranda
Miranda's
have like
name out there, Matthew. That's what I was gonna tell you.
Oh, Miranda's putting my name out there. Miranda can die. Then.
You're the ringleader because the way you took control in the last challenge. She was.
Well, it was because I realized what was going on and I wanted to get Johnny.
I know this. I'm telling you what she's trying to use that as leverage. And she was talking to me earlier, and I was like, well, I hardly ever talk to Matthew. He doesn't respond to me, so I don't really know. And she's like,
well, then Miranda, I can auto bust her too. I have 13. I can push her to 28, and then all Sherry has to do is put 1 on her, and she'll go over 2.
Yeah, I'll do whatever you guys need me to do.
Like, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'll just smile and nod. Play stupid.
So I think we should auto bust. Really, we should auto bust Dustin, Jace, and Miranda.
I mean, if Miranda wants to play, I can play too, bitch.
Yeah, because if she's telling me this, and here's the other thing, is she going and telling Elena this because she said she's trying to connect with Elena when she was talking?
Well, I'm collecting with Elena. I'm collecting with Elena too. Nick is pissed because Nick knows that someone played with him, and he's basically begging for someone to tell him who did it.
Have you told
He
him?
wants a name.
Okay, so Matt, this is how I see things. Okay.
Okay, I'm please tell me how to see things.
As per last season, this season prisons are a lot easier to come by.
Yes, because of the pots.
So we could use our prison. Like, I don't really care about. Like, we're a team, so I don't care. I'm not keeping my prisons for me. I want to have our prisons for us. Like, I want to take out people that we can take out. What are you gonna say?
I'm thinking I'm gonna spend my 13 because I have 13. I have 10 that I won, and then I have a voucher for 3 that I have to spend anyway. So that I can put someone to 28, and then I need someone to push Miranda over at least by 1.
I'll be more than happy to do that.
So if someone is willing to, I will spend all my prisms on Miranda, and then I need someone to. I need.
Adrian.
I will go after either Dustin or Jace.
Would you bust Dustin?
I would bust Dustin.
I don't want to sound cocky, but I feel really confident because everything just feels like it's lining up just the way I want it to. I just need one more piece to fall into place. And if that piece falls into place tonight, I'm golden. And no one will get in my way.
I would like to say that I think I'm starting off this game as a really shady bitch right off the bat. I feel like a lot of people aren't really talkative with me, which is really intimidating to me. And there are people like Justin who do talk to me, but are being thrown around as targets. So I took it up upon myself and just had a conversation with Justin and asked him do you know about the fact that people are throwing your name around? And he was like, no one told me about it. And essentially the entire house was throwing his name out, so it was just that's really awkward. So I sat on a conversation with Dustin for a while to update him on all the things that were going on, and you best believe that I started throwing people under the bus like crazy. I threw Adrian and Matthew under the bus right away for kind of initiating his and Miranda's name.
Sorry, hi.
Hi.
So what are we gonna? Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Oh yeah, we're.
Gonna be okay.
I'm so pissed. I'm gonna punch someone in the face. I don't know what we should do, but I was on call with Alex, and he was like, "So, well, he told me before we got on call." I was like, "Oh, okay, good. No one's told me that." He's like, "No one's told you? No one's asked you?" Nope. He's like, "Well, okay." So we called. And he was like, after live night, literally right after. So this has been 14 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, the reasoning in the conclusion to it being us is stupid. So Alex was like,
yeah, how is that the conclusion is my question, because we know it's not us.
It wasn't, yeah. No,
and that's
okay.
I think that's the most frustrating part right now because someone did that, and I feel like it might have been someone like trying to pin it on us.
So I'm over this cast. This cast can go. I'm done with them. Matt, Buddy, Adrian, Sherry. Don't want to talk to her either. I only have Alex V, Elena, myself, Miranda, and Steve that I can like kind of actually talk to because no one else really talks. So I'm just kind of irritated and over the game right now. Oh, yeah. So Alex said this is what gets me. Okay, so Alex said it was Adrian, Matthew, and Alex on the main call from after live night when everyone left, and they were like freaking out because something changed in the plan. And so their reasoning and like it wasn't them literally was just them going through the list of people and saying it wasn't them, and it led down to us.
Wow, that's really rational. Like, what?
I was like, what the
process of elimination using my gut feelings. Like, what?
When it wasn't me, I put one on Johnny. I only used one. Someone negged me though. Someone's a bitch and negged me.
No, someone negged you? So you're at 14?
Yeah. But doesn't it reset each round?
Yeah, so yours says 14 rather than 15?
Yup, someone negged me.
Oh, okay.
Someone's being a shitty bitch, and guess, you know who it was Sharon. I bet it was Sherry that did this. It makes no sense to me that, I don't think it was Brian that did it, and the only other person that would tag us together was Sherry. So I'm like, Sherry must have told Adrian or something because...
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't really see how anyone else could have grouped us together other than Sherry, and that's just like really stupid because like I actually wasn't gonna go after her right away because like I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, and like I know she talked to you today as well because she said something to me, or maybe it was today or yesterday, but I was talking to her and I actually was open to not going after her because it's a new game and I want to do something I didn't do in the last game. Like I don't want to just go after someone because I went after them in a last game.
Right, same. Like I 100% was not going to go after her early.
Yeah, it's just kind of stupid because I'm pretty sure
it had to have been her. I don't think it would. Brian wouldn't have done that. So
no,
I don't.
Not only that, but a lot of like, I don't know, has Brian been like around because he hasn't been like messaging the house chat?
He hasn't been messaging me. I messaged him a minute ago like, bruh, I'm getting tossed around for being on the block. Yeah. I'm just pissed that that's how they came to a conclusion that it was us, literally just saying it was us, basically.
I feel like just in the, whatever, like 12 hours we had in the chat before the challenge, like not a lot of people got to bond, but maybe they did because there's already a group and we're not in it.
I think there is a group already. I genuinely think it's Matt and Adrian are a duo. Like, if you're going to talk about who did it on the call together and be comfortable about throwing names out together, they have to be close.
Right.
So I'm like, that's the only thing that makes sense. And Alex agreed. He was like, it was weird that they were so comfortable to throw names out like that to each other. So it's weird to me that they did that. So I'm like, they have to be close.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're together. I feel like Tony and Nick are probably pissed. They probably told Tony and Nick. So Tony and Nick don't trust us now. So that's a foursome, and then they could put Sherry in that spot.
Yeah.
And then it's everyone else. So now
we on the outs, sis.
We're on the outs for once.
Yeah, I mean, not for once. I'm like, when I start out in the outs, dude, like this isn't what I do well. Let me just tell you that. But you know what? This is a strategy game. Like, there's a lot more aspects that like I don't even really understand right now, so I'm sure we can like figure out what to do. Like we can override the system if we're like both in the bottom and we know we're not going to get the most votes to save, you know. We can do things. We can do this.
I agree.
Alright, so definitely in this first round I was trying to play pretty like lay low. I was trying to, and that was working well. You know, I hadn't talked to a whole lot of people. There was reason behind it. I planned on really only working with a small group early on and then developing more of a relationship with people later. I think I have a good thing with Tony and Miranda. I really believe those are two people I can trust for now.
But I think after this first like real vote, I think we'll know who's like aligned with who.
Yeah.
I'll have a better idea. Hey, Jace.
Sorry, I was late.
Yeah, I hope the lines are drawn like right away.
Jace, do you have any ideas? No, it's okay.
Okay, so my only thing I was going to suggest, and something I think we probably should have done in the last round, and this is just an idea, is one thing I think we made a mistake on is, like, since we all know each other, we did a good idea of, like, placing prisms on someone to lower their popularity. We also should have used our extra ones to raise our popularity just for, like, reassurance.
Yeah.
So, like, if we would have, because if we would have done that, you wouldn't have been on there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what do we even want to target people based off of in this game is my thing. Like, what's the smartest thing to go off of? Because I don't even really know at this point. Like, you want to look out for the people that, like, everyone's protecting, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's smart. Like, the people who have a really good backing, I think you want to get rid of them. Like, even if they don't have a lot of influence themselves, I think the people who have a lot of friends is dangerous. But then at the same time, like, in the end of this game, it's based on, like, competitions too. Like, it's not just a jury vote. So I think the people who are, like, if you find out someone's getting first place, second place, third place all the time, then maybe it's smart to go after them too, you know?
Right. And I think...
I really think for the first few rounds, we should just try and, like, raise our popularity and not even really worry about, you know, targeting someone right off the bat, because it'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
I just think we should more worry about protecting ourselves for these first few rounds than, like, targeting someone specifically. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we could play passive if we feel like no one's, like, gonna come after us like that.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is I feel like someone's after me because of what happened. So I don't really know.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But
that's why I'm saying that. I don't think we can play passive right now. Yeah. Like, I think we need to make sure someone else is in the bottom that other people are going to want to send home just in case.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying we need to make sure if we target someone, we need to make sure we also back ourselves, which is something we didn't do last time. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I think that's smart. So
do we want to try to put someone else in the bottom that other people are not going to save, or...
Okay. Who's someone you don't think anyone would care about, like, saving? That's the question.
I was thinking maybe Adrian. Have you guys talked to Adrian?
See, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking Adrian too. Something about him. He was the one. Okay, so, like, I posted something in the chat. I was like, "Oh yeah, I know who those bosses are, but I didn't want to who say they were in this chat." And he was the one who was like, "Why not?" And I don't know, something about that was like, "All right, dude, I don't know how I feel about this guy." There was other moments too, just in the group chat, but
no, I feel you. It's just like talking to him, I got the feeling that, like, I'm never gonna get anything out of him just because, like, the conversation doesn't go anywhere. So, like, we're talking game, you know?
Yeah, like, he would message me and then it would just be very like it would stop after like I would message back 4 times and it would just be so dead. Like, I don't know. I'm fine with targeting Adrian, and so who's the other person we want to target?
Let's see.
I need to look at everyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Brian added me and just, like, I don't know. He was one of the people who wasn't there, like, the first night, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he came in late or something. I don't know.
But yeah.
So I feel like an inactive is also someone that, like, not a lot of people would want to save. So, like, Brian could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's target
I think we could
Brian and Adrian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If everything goes as planned for this round, Miranda stays and Brian leaves. Brian, why is he even here? He didn't do. Why is he even here?
Hello, contestants. These are your popularity results. I have to tell you, this was a very active round. But I can't really give away any details, so let's just get into the results. The first person in the chamber this round is Adrian. The second person in the chamber this round is Brian. The final person in the chamber this round is Miranda. With that, these are your popularity results.
This game started on a really horrible weekend for me. Well, like a horrible Friday/Saturday/Sunday for me. I wasn't around all Friday because of work and all my other previous obligations, and I came in like halfway through the live night, and I was already on the block. And I missed it because I guess they didn't like Ojani or whatever, so I missed being evicted. I thought I was just gonna show up and get evicted. But it's whatever. I was also still kind of sick. I was sick and I was getting ready to go on vacation because I was leaving to go on vacation to go up to Green Bay and see my friends. And so I did the challenge quick, and then I left, and then I hadn't been on the computer for all Saturday and all Sunday. Then Monday I had to wake up and go back into work, and I'm on the block again. So I'm gonna try and talking to people, but I really think I'm gonna be going. I'm kind of up freak tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to hear you out because I would hate to be in your situation. So, like, I just want to hear you out, and like, I'm totally open in terms of like what I'm doing tonight. I still don't know, so I don't want you to think that like you have no one or anything like that. You know?
Okay. Well, I've been gone all weekend. Like I was on kind of like a vacation thing, so I wasn't.
Yeah.
I guess it's my fault because I didn't really check my phone or anything.
Yeah.
But I finally got here and I saw that I'm online. And I have been messaging people. A lot of people are kind of like either saying my vote's up in the air. The only two people that have told me for sure what they're doing was Nick told me he was voting for Adrian, and Steven told me he was voting for Miranda. And everyone else has been kind of like, I'm just seeing what everyone else is doing. So, yeah. But like I don't know. I don't really want to go. Like I'm a loyal person. Like I would be loyal to people who like try and keep me in the game. Like
for sure.
Kind of,
Yeah. And that's something I definitely look for when I'm looking to work with people. I like to work with people who are loyal and aren't shady, you know? So I feel like you haven't shown yourself to be shady as of yet. Well, so that's a good thing.
And you know, it's my fault. Like I thought I would be able to handle like trying to be social, but I couldn't. Like I didn't. Like I didn't message people when I was on vacation. I know I had my phone with me, but like I was hanging out with my real life friends and enjoying them, and I just didn't do it. So, I'm currently trying to save myself. I'm talking to people like Elena and Sherry and Alex and Dustin. I don't know how it's gonna go. You know, I'm gonna try and save myself. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh well. But I've already been hearing a few things. Like, I guess, I messaged Tony and he just like messaged the chat and like, oh god, that weirdo finally messaged me or something. He messaged the main chat saying that. It's like, okay.
But yeah, so all I know is that the two halves are basically going out. Like, no one's out to get you, but the two halves are going after each other, like after Miranda and after Adrian, and then you're kind of just like the safe vote. Like that, like, because like people are trying to overload the system or whatever, and so like in order to avoid that, they're thinking of just getting rid of you, but that might not be in everyone's best interest, you know.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't think so because I'm not part of anyone, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's my own fault because I didn't make time to be around, so it kind of sucks. But I'm gonna try my best. One thing maybe I do have going for me is Miranda maybe is a little bit more threatening than me, so people might want to get her out. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Hello, contestants. These are your chamber results. With 4 votes to save. Miranda, you are safe. That means it comes down to Brian and Adrian. By a vote of 4-1. Adrian, you are safe. That means, Brian, I'm sorry, you have been eliminated and removed from the system.
Hey guys, I'm out of the game. Kind of embarrassing. But I kind of figured it was coming. I wasn't around during this first weekend. It just was a really time to start a game. Like, I had something going on during the live night, and then Saturday and Sunday I left, and so I pretty much had to come in today after work and actually talk to people for the first time and be like, hey, keep me around. And it just wasn't enough time to, you know, establish trust and relationships. I'm bummed I'm out, but I'll get over it.